Hello, YouTube! We are back with the tier list, long awaited. Man, I told you guys in the comments this was supposed to come out yesterday, but I forgot to put the ADC, so here we go again. Hopefully, I don't have to record it another 10 times, but yeah, let's get straight into it. And yes, I am recording this on my mobile device. Why? Because I'm a mobile gamer, and last time I did a tier list, you guys were crying that it was like shit quality, even though there is nothing to see, man. There is nothing to see. There is no way that it's that blurry that you can't recognize the champ icons, whatever, man. Okay, let's get started. Akshan B tier. Even with all the ADC buffs, I think Akshan is one of the worst in the jungle out of all the ADCs there are. So yeah, the other ADCs benefited from the changes much more than he did. He got cocked really hard, especially the crit damage on his abilities. So yeah, any nope. Amumu A for Amumu, he stays the same as the last tier list. I don't really have anything else to add. Brand is B. Actually, I need one more tier here, but we will deal with that later, I guess, because some champs definitely don't deserve to be that high. But yeah. Anyway, Caitlyn jungle B. I think if you wanna play ADC jungle, Kate is not the way to go. There's ADCs that do much better in the jungle compared to her. She's low mobility. Her clear speed is not the worst, but yeah, low mobility, pretty bad AoE on camps, so not the best. Camille stays in A. Not much changed about her. Darius, I think Darius is still S in the right circumstances. He excels in what he's providing. A very good bruiser tank killer. If your enemy team has someone who goes in, you just stack on them and pam, dunk master. Diana, oof. Do we put her S plus plus tier? I think I will keep her, but the thing is, all the assassins suffered a lot, okay? Shield bow is giga broken. It is very strong. So Diana can suffer a lot against it as well because she's an assassin. Especially when they get shield bow first item, you really cannot kill them, man. You can play it like Faker. You can predict their flash. You can do the full combo perfectly. Everything clean, man. And it's still not enough because shield bow is just that broken. So yeah, but I think still if you snowball with Diana, it's still doable. She's still like on a very strong power level. So yeah, I'll keep her S plus plus Z tier for now. Maybe I'll change my mind later. Corki jungle, I I'm gonna spoil it, but I do have a Corki jungle video coming. Okay, we played it on stream, and it wasn't horrible. Okay, it works. Yeah, it works. It does work, but like kind of same as Caitlyn, it doesn't really provide much. The clear is it's pretty iffy. You lose a lot of health. If you get invaded one time, it is over, man. It is GG. So yeah, we're gonna keep him B. Draven actually has pretty good jungle clear, believe it or not. But it's just Draven, man. I think a champ without utility like Draven is not really that great. Even though he works well in the jungle now, I think, as I said, the other ADCs will be much better at snowballing. They have more mobility. They have maybe some CC or other things going for them. Draven is just row axes. So yeah, Mundo. I did put Mundo down last time, but after I played him a bit and after some feedback from the community, I think we bring him back in the S. I think Mundo is pretty good. He's a very good tank, very good big health bar. So yeah, especially with all these ADCs running around, if they are full AD enemy team without true damage or anything, yeah, you go tank Mundo and it's pretty difficult to die. Echo down in A. I think for the same reason as I said on Diana. Diana can still make it work just because of the way the champ functions. But champs like Echo, Fizz, etc. I'll put Fizz here as well. We'll talk about them at the same time. But yeah, champs like Echo and Fizz actually struggle so much against Shield Bow. I played them both and it was very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Shield Bow with Sand. Good luck, have fun, man. You're not gonna have fun. Even if you go full pen build, you just won't have enough damage to DPS through. It is what it is. Evelyn. Now, Evelyn does fall in the same category as Echo and Fizz of what I just said, but it is Evelyn. So if you are an OPTP Eve, you can still make her work. It's just a lot more difficult. But yeah, if you play around the right lanes, you know who to gank, who to kill, who to camp, who to farm, etc. She can still be pulled off. So yeah, I'll leave her in S. But yeah, definitely not an S plus 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 anymore. Not a Z tier Sigma champ. Jinx, I misclicked her, but whatever, we can put Jinx in. I think I'm tempted to put her A, but she's very vulnerable. Also because there's a lot of assassins that, okay, sure, you will get your shield bow, right, on your ADC jungle. But the thing is, all these assassins, well, they don't really care about your shield bow. They will just invade you level 1 when you're doing your jungle clear. And you will get absolutely nuked because ADCs level 1 are very weak. Or not even level 1, but at any point in your clear, you do get pretty low no matter what you do. So yeah, it is pretty easy to get invaded. Ezreal falls in B as well. I think, I mean, I have an Ezreal video too. I'm spoiling all the content, man. What is this? But yeah, I do have an Ezreal video too. He's definitely better in action, man. He's definitely better in action. But yeah, he struggles. He cannot clear AoE camps for his dear life, man. The chickens are too strong. They eat him alive, man. You cannot clear raptors with Ezreal. Same for like wolves and Krugs. It's very, very hard. You have to like perma gank or just leech lanes, and then your little teamies will be, why are you taking my wave? Stop taxing. This is not a gank. And yeah, you'll just get screwed, man. You'll just get screwed. Fiora A, same as before, same issues, same struggles, very slow in the jungle. You need to perma fight with her because her clear is not that great. And it's just, right now it feels very difficult to team fight with Fiora, to be fair. It feels like everyone has so much range. There's like so much shit going on. I know, it's always a struggle. Maybe if you're a god, you know, Chinese for vitals, 1 second Giga Chat combo proto belt, then sure, but yeah. Galio is B. I did play him a little bit, but Galio is too slow in the jungle. It is what it is. Garen, oops, that's Cassidy. Man, my fingers are too fat. I cannot click on these damn icons. Garen in A. I think he's still pretty decent in jungle, pretty solid. If your team, we need a tank, well, you can just pick Garen and run it down. Or you can go Clit River. Okay, listen. You can go Clit Garen with Essence River, press ultimate button, and the enemy goes poof! Okay? Try it out, man. That's what I'm gonna say. Next up, Gragas. Is Gragas S+? He is. He nukes. It is an issue early game dealing with shield bows and stuff, but once you get your 3 items, Gragas just has insane burst, man. Same for Diana, as I said, the shield bow is only an issue early game. They just have insane CC. It is what it is. Gragas Big Bomba doesn't care, man. You have like, you do first ability, flash ability third, into ultimate, into your first ability, and they just get nuked. Yep. Graves did get a lot of value out of this patch. Shield Bow works wonders on him. But I don't know, I don't think it's enough to push him much higher than this. I think this is as high as I can go with him, and I'm pretty generous. He still has the same issues as before, and you get pretty fucked by ADCs because they have longer range than you, like a lot longer range than you. So yeah, I think in the right circumstances he can be S. He scales pretty decently well now. Very strong early game with Shield Bow. Like at Shield Bow, I think it's your strongest point, to be fair, right now, because crit damage did get nerfed quite a lot. But yeah, Gwen, man, Gwen, I really love Gwen, but I might have to actually put her A. I don't know, in this meta, it is so hard. It is really difficult. Maybe it's just me. I only played like 1 or 2 games on her because I had to try so many things. But I don't know. I only tried her for the new Nashers. But yeah, it's very difficult, man. You need a long time to scale. And all of this poke, all of these ADCs just fuck you up, man. Irelia jungle, bottom of A. Pretty sure I can't really put her any higher. I know if you main Irelia, blah blah blah, Chinese Irelia, oh my god, 1v9 every game. I saw it on YouTube. Yeah, sure, man. If you are that Chinese Irelia, she can be Z tier for you. But for the average little teamy gamer, Grandmaster, well, she is not the greatest. Or maybe one day they'll bring her passive back in the jungle, but until then, well, she sits there. Jarvan, now, I'm a little bit biased. I'm considering him in Z tier because he does very well with the lethality build. If you can play lethality Jarvan well, you snowball the game very hard right now. You know, collector shenanigans, 4444, 9999, big damage can work very well on him, and he does great into ADCs as well. He can go Serpents to counter the shield bow, etc. I think the meta is very squishy right now, so Jarvan lethality just pops off, man. Pops off. Jax fucking piss slow. I mean, he's very slow in the jungle, but yeah, he can still work. I saw Carlos play him in jungle, and he does well with him somehow. But yeah, it's just very weak early game. But yeah, in theory, he can do well into ADCs. You know how you have Counter Strike, your Lip Strike has pretty decent range as well. But it's just the early game that's very slow in the jungle. John, Mr. Jonathan, do we put him in here? He's better than Ezreal. I played Jhin jungle, man. Man, I can't order them, please. My fingers. Okay, there we go. I played Jin jungle a little bit. You start traps level 1, you know, we can do the shit again. I think Jin is very strong right now, actually, because he gets just so much AD, man, for no reason. The passive must be bugged. There is no way you have 800 AD full build. That is crazy. But yeah, in the jungle, very vulnerable. Once you get Yomu's Collector, if you go that build, he can do crazy damage, but I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't really provide that much, as I said. He has good execution with his forward shot. You know, he can easily secure objectives. Does like 1000 damage. So that's pretty good, but maybe not enough. I don't know. I'm not really... I try to make it work, guys. I have two Jin skins. I have the Dark Star. I have the High Noon. I really like playing him, but it's just not good enough, sadly. Jace. Jace with new Manamune. Pretty damn solid, man. I didn't really get to play him that much. I still have to spam him more. But it was actually pretty damn good. I really like the Manamune. You just go full Bomba build with Lethality. I think you can even go Collector on him, honestly. Someone told me they played that build, but I forgot who it was. But yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. Big Bomba. Kai'Sa. Now, do we talk about Kai'Sa, guys? Do we go on the rant? On the rant on Kai'Sa. Now, not the rant about her body and stuff, you know. We rant about that often enough, but the rant about how broken, absolute abomination this champ is. And it's in the fucking jungle, not even... I mean, in ADC it's strong as well. But AP Kai'Sa. Listen, hear me out, okay? The video will be coming out today. Hopefully. If everything goes well, the video comes out today. And you will see for yourself. You will see for yourselves. This champion does more damage than a full build Gragas with her combo. And it's half the cooldown or even less. Why is that allowed? Even AD Kai'Sa is so good in the jungle. You get evolved so damn quick. The jungle clear is alright. Once you get the first ability evolve, it's crazy, man. But the AP build. I don't know. You guys have to see it for yourselves. Because right now, you will say, I'm delusional. I am trolling, man. I guess some of you haven't seen the Twitter clips. I don't know. I will post it and you will witness it firsthand, okay? Just wait for the video and everything will make sense. But yeah, Kai'Sa is just so strong. It's only difficult. The only reason I wouldn't put her in S++ Z tier is because she's still very weak to assassins. Like Kha'Zix can make your life hell. Lee Sin as well, somewhat, to a certain extent. It's very hard to play against. Lethality Jarvan as well, he just nukes you straight up. But yeah, it's very strong. And it's not only me. I told so many people to try Kai'Sa in the jungle, especially with the AP build. And they all just 1v9, man. They all just pop off like, it can't be just me. There is no way it's just me, man. Okay. She's like, because I'm gonna talk about Kayle now, which is A. She's like what Kayle should have been, you know, like a release Kayle when she was Giga Omega busted. That is what Kai'Sa is right now. If you love playing Kayle, just play AP Kai'Sa. It's like 10 times better than this champion. So yeah, Kayle, up in A actually. I think she's pretty decent right now because the meta is a bit faster. But if you don't get invaded, and you just farm right, you can easily get your items still. I see a lot of Kayle OTPs do well, even in Challenger. There's like some crazy Chinese guys in EU who pull her off every game somehow. So yeah, and Aqua Burns, the infamous Hell's Devil showcased player. But yeah, very decent, very decent. Kha'Zix back in S. I mean, he was in S before, but let's put him higher. Let's put him a little bit higher because he just eats alive all of these ADCs despite the shield bow. I mean, the shield bow does make it harder, but you usually just go Serpents. I actually played Collector Kha'Zix, man. It was disgusting. I went crit Kha'Zix. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah. But yeah, despite the shield bow, Kha'Zix can actually just assassinate straight up because he has so much damage. Sure, it's gonna take 3 first abilities instead of 2 because they have shield bow. Wow, amazing, man. Okay, moving on. Lee Sin, still in S. Is he high S or low S though? I think it's like medium. Oops, that is Leona. Lee Sin had a gender reveal party, but yeah. Lee Sin up in S, he's above Darius for sure. Because Darius gets kited to hell by ADCs. Like, Darius is S, but it's situational. You can't just perma-spam blind pick him anymore, you know? So yeah, Lee Sin in S. He does pretty well into the ADCs because you can pressure them very well early game. If you got Trinity Force Lee Sin, you have a shit ton of damage, you just one-shot them. through the shield bow most of the times. But yeah, the game is also much faster, so it's very easy for Lee Sin to get it rolling. So yeah, Master E, I think it's still B, to be honest. To be honest, I think it's still B. He does do a bit better with the new crit items, like PD is pretty nice on him. PD is pretty nice on him, but I don't know. I didn't find success with him that much. You can go shield bow as well, like the crit items work well, as I said. It's just I didn't really have any success. Maybe for lower elo, you can put him higher, if you're like low rank, like low master or even below that. But yeah, for me, I tried. I played a few games, but it wasn't too amazing. Nautilus, AP Nautilus is still S. The damage is still insane. Crazy CC. You can go also hybrid into tank, but I always play him AP nowadays. I feel like he's one of the AP assassins that just does well. I mean, assassins. He just has insane CC. That's it. Sure, they have shield bow and they have like some defensive stats, but they can't move, man. This champ is just disgusting. It's just disgusting to play against. Okay, let's order this a little bit. I think Mundo is under. Okay. Who is up next? Lucian Jungle. Pretty bad as well. I tried to make it work. The clear speed is surprisingly good on Lucian Jungle. It's just that I don't know. He does damage and that's about it. You can't really gank with him either. And yeah, I don't know. He doesn't really do anything special. He's just much better in lane. I mean, he's pretty decently strong early game, but you can't compare him to with like a Lee Sin or something. So yeah, he'll have to stay in B for now. Rakan, MF, Morgana. I haven't seen Morgana in forever, man. Just put her next to Kayle. She still has like, I mean, she still has the utility. She doesn't really have anything new changed about her, but it's just the meta evolving so much around. I mean, sure, you can now give Black Shield to one of the 4 ADCs in your team. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that amazing? Give shield to one of them so only 3 die, not 4. Wow. But yeah, she has good utility, but that's pretty much it. Her damage pretty lackluster nowadays. So yeah, Nunu. Have seen a few Nunus, but no Keishas in sight. No long, not anymore at least. Haven't really seen any Bomba Nunus. I don't think it will work that well either, but yeah, Nunu is the same as before. He's pretty decent for a tank, spam ganker, but that's all he has going for him. If you auto P Nunu, you can still snowball games, literally, with your snowball, because the games are much faster paced, but yeah, I haven't really run into Nunus. Nasus, whatever, man. Olaf, new Olaf, buffed Olaf, reworked Olaf. I mean, he is S. I wouldn't put him S plus plus Z tier because they changed. Okay, basically they reworked his ultimate, right? Now you have 3 seconds immunity to CC, and you need to hit someone or use your third ability on an enemy champion to keep the ult going, to refresh it basically. If you don't hit anyone, it runs off. And also, his damage is a little bit weaker early game because they nerfed the passive stats and stuff. Also, I feel like he has no attack speed. I play him with Trinity Force, and whenever I'm not using my second ability, the attack speed feels so bad. It feels like I have 0, I don't know, because of the passive changes. So yeah, also the second ability is trash. I don't know, that shield is so small, man. That is a small shield. Like, I thought I was small, man. That thing is minuscule or whatever. But yeah, I think it's like mid S. He still does the same. Like, you can still pick Olaf against the same champions that you picked before. Like low CC, like high CC, but like low mobility comes. Like, you pick it against enchanters and they have like Lux, Senna, something. You just run them down. They can't run away from you. They have like Yasuo. You just counter him straight up, etc. Vi. So many champs he does great against, but yeah. Pantheon A. I tried like crit Pantheon with new items. It wasn't that terrible. With Yomu's Collector into like Dominic, Essence River, IE, stuff like that. It wasn't too bad, but it doesn't really fix the problems that the champion has. It's just the way his kit functions. It is pretty hard to play past mid game because all you can do is just jump in and hope you don't die. Maybe you nuke someone if you're full crit and try to escape with your third skill or keep playing the fight, but yeah. Same issues as before. Pyke A. Although he's pretty good against squishes, it's just that he's kind of slow in the jungle right now. I haven't really seen many Pikes, and you really need to snowball with him, but that's not really that big of an issue. But yeah, he's just like a worse Lee Sin now. He got hit by the nerfs a little bit too much, perhaps, but still viable. If you have fun playing him or enjoy the pike, you can still pull him off. Ramos. Now, I'm actually... how far should we... I'm actually a Ramos connoisseur this patch. Everyone runs around with 4 AD carries or 2 Yasuos, 2 Yones, whatever in their team. Everyone is like ego picking full AD because they want to play crit items. Well, guess what the little Armadillo turtle can do to them? You just go the classic 1000 armor build, press second ability, Bing chilling, man. What are they gonna do? I played Ramos today, and me Caitlyn was critting me for 69. 69 damage crits. Full build, by the way. He had armor pen. I'm just saying. But yeah, the Twin Guard Armadillo, I don't even know how to pronounce it, man. But yeah, the Twin Guard Turtle, pretty damn strong. Very good ganker, very strong early game, counters the shit out of ADCs and all the crit enjoyers. And I will have to add more on that later because there's actually quite a few champions that do well against them. And yeah, let's move on. Let's not keep this going for too long. Rengar. Rengar S now, crit Rengar, very strong. Shield Bow does wonders on him. It is the item that he kinda needed to just propel, to boost up the crit Rengar into oblivion. I think it's very, very good. I heard there's some bugs with Essence Reaver. I haven't actually looked up or checked them yet. So just beware when you go for that build if you go with Essence Reaver. But yeah, maybe just test it for yourself, as I said. Haven't confirmed them yet, but yeah, Riven's still in S++ Z tier, man. I hate this champion. I hate this champion in ranked. It's just, they buy Yomus, they kill the whole map. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense, but it just works. It just works. If you are good at Riven, you can easily 1v9 the game. Even against crit champs, you buy Distance, you buy Randuins. You can do very well against them. So yeah, I don't want to rant about Riven again, guys. Check the other tier list if you wish to hear me scream. Samira, bottom A, kinda. I could put her a bit higher. I think Samira has one of the best jungle clears out of the ADCs. Pretty healthy. She works very well with the new items. Shield Bow Collector, just amazing on her. I'll have the Samira video coming soon as well. Working on it. But yeah, she's one of the better ADCs in the jungle if you want to play that way. And she just does great with new items compared to everyone else. That's all I can really say. Set jungle B, nothing special. Shen, I will move him down to A. He's still good. He still does the same thing as before. He has global map pressure. His second skill can also be very good against these ADCs running around. But I don't know, just doesn't really feel right. Doesn't really feel right. I haven't really seen or played him either. So maybe that's why. Would have to try it more, but yeah. Shyvana, crit Shyvana is very good right now, actually. I saw a lot of people go 380 shield bow. I think I have a video soon, or maybe I posted already by the time this is out. I don't remember. But yeah, new crit Shyvana works pretty good. Just have to power farm through the early game, and then you just run them down like the pigs they are. Select the jungle, whatever, B. Singed. Singed is like A. Singed is decent. He still has the decent clear. His ganks are still pretty good. His second ability is just kind of a death sentence to ADCs. If you can get in range to place it on top of them, they can't run away and most of them will just die on sight. So yeah, it's just very niche. It is very niche. Unless you play Singed, I don't really recommend it. Timo, sure, because I did a video on him. Just throw him in there. Tristana. Tristana also one of the better ADCs in the jungle. I think she's better than Samira actually, yeah. One of the better ADCs in the jungle. She clears pretty well. She just heals insane. She really does heal insane, especially with the new items. You can go Phantom Dancer in the jungle, which helps the clear as well. Makes it even smoother. Smoother than butter. But yeah, she also has very good self-peel. Can be very helpful against assassins, etc. But I don't think she's much better than this. She's just very slow. Her ganks are decent. Like, I used to play Tristana even before those buffs came in. Tristana in the jungle. You can check the Tristana jungle videos on the channel, just saying. But, yeah. Sion, whatever. Tryndamere? Oof, man. I thought Tryndamere would actually be crazy this patch, but I was so disappointed, guys. You can't believe how disappointed I was. I tried everything. I tried every single item on him. There was one night where I was on 10 lose streak, and I was like, fuck it, man. I'll just queue up Tryndamere and run them down. And run them down I did, because I think I have 0% win rate in like 5 games. I don't know. The champion is supposed to be good, but I just can't move, man. I can't catch anyone for some reason. And it wasn't even my builds. I copied builds from like Chinese players, so they must be good, right? They must be good, right? Right, guys, right? But yeah, I don't know. Couldn't really pull him off. I think even lower elo, he's like a master E. He still works. But yeah, in higher ranks, in the very grandiose, grand master rank and challenger, well, he's not the best. Okay, moving on. Whatever. My English is not good enough to pull off these words from my vocabulary. Varus jungle. Ooh, A? Yeah, A. People see Varus jungle like, what the fuck, man? He's griefing me. But actually, AP Varus jungle is crazy. I didn't believe in it until I played against top 1 Varus. And he shit on me so hard, man. He made me play it as well. I have a video on this coming soon, too. He got some range buffs this patch. Not the biggest change, but helped him out. The only issue is that now Nashers is adaptive, if you guys don't know. Like, it gives you AD or AP based on your stats. And on AP Varus, you have to go Nashers first item. But that makes it so at Nashers only, you have AD, you have 0 AP. And that sucks for AP Varus. You do 0 damage. So you have to like buy some AP after like a tome or something to get it converted. But yeah, long story short, he clears jungle very well. He's amazing against bruisers, HP stackers, tanks. He just demolishes them, but struggles into assassins and everything else. It's very hard to play. So yeah, very situational, but if you pick him against the right comps, he does very well. You will see very soon, hopefully. Man, I have too much content to upload, guys. I have too much content. I need a new editor. Any applications? But yeah, Monkey stays in S, Z tier. He's the same as before, and he doesn't really care about ADCs because you go Randuins, and yeah, you just sustain. You are just immortal, and it's very hard for ADCs to play when you engage on them, if you have teammates that have hands, obviously. If you're on your own, well, good luck, but yeah, if you have teammates that can actually press keys and follow your engages, Wukong is still very, very good in the jungle, and yeah, he doesn't really care about the ADCs that much, because he can get very tanky. Who's next? Vi. Vi is good. Maybe, actually, I need to order this properly. We do it at the end. But yeah, Vi is good now. She's very good into ADCs. She just locks them down. Very fast jungle clear, can also very easily rush level 5 and invade the ADCs or do whatever they want. Do whatever she wants. She also counters like most of the champions on the list. You just go in on their Gragas, going on Diana, going on Kai'Sa, going on even Jarvan because he's squishy as hell. She does great into Riven too. Wukong is pretty hard, but yeah, she does just very good into the meta champions to lock them down. She has a lot of damage as well on her own. Haven't tried crit Vi this patch. I did last patch and it was very decent. So I imagine this patch is just even better. You guys can try it out for yourselves. Xin Zhao, still in S++ Z tier. His damage is the same as the last patch. I tried crit Xin. It was alright. I wasn't really impressed, but it did well. But yeah, normal Xin is just good enough already. He has tons of damage. His ultimate can also block and completely destroy ADCs because they can never deal damage to you if you kite them properly. They have to walk in, and if they walk in, you have enough damage to kill them most of the times, like 90% of the times. So yeah, Xin is just overtuned, the same as before. Yone! Oops, that is Vex. Oops, sorry, I'm Yordle lover. Yone S++ Z tier. It's yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say. It's just the items are so good. Shield bow is amazing. Also, a quick note on the Yone. The more I played with Phantom Dancer, the more I started hating it. I think I said this in a different video as well. I forgot which one. But yeah, PD felt amazing at the start, but I tried Solaris some more, and actually just Solaris Shield Bow feels pretty good as well, because you can take little tempo then. But yeah, it's up to preference anyway. He just does very well with items. Only made him stronger. At Shield Bow, you're already a monster, so you don't need 2 items anymore. And yeah, he's still a bit slow early game in the jungle, but that's not that big of an issue, since he just needs the spike. The spike at what item? Now, compared to Yone, Yasuo, unfortunately, as good as he is with the Shield Bow, His place is just not in the jungle. You can make it work, you can play it, as I said before, as long as you have knockup champions in your team. Yasuo jungle can still be pulled off. If you are like Ilslama or whatever, Yasuo Giga Chad, sure. But yeah, for the for the normal person, man, what the fuck? I can't speak. For the normal person, I think it's whatever. He's not that excellent with the new items. ZA, I think he's still fine. He's a very good assassin in jungle. He doesn't care about shield ball as much as the AP champs do, but yeah, he relies on his energy instead. So very reliant on blue buff and very reliant on items. Like you need to snowball, and I think like other champions just do that job much better. They can snowball better than he does. Warwick, I haven't seen one Warwick this patch, guys. No one plays this champ. I'll just put him here. Same for Urgot. Fuck these two. Moving on, Swain. Wait, no. Who is up? Kane. Kane S, new Manamune Kane, pretty good. Obviously, Kane also, if you go blue, can have some issues against shield bows, because you don't really have enough damage to burst through it until like 4 items. So yeah, that can be an issue, unless you Giga Snowball. I still haven't got the chance to try Red Kane. I heard it works very well. You actually just go Assassin build on Red Kane. You don't go the Bruiser one. I mean, you can still go the Bruiser one, but the Assassin one I heard does insane damage now with Manamune, so I have to try it out. But either way, both red and blue are S. I think they're both very strong. Just very situational when you go either red or blue. Depends. Aatrox, normally I will put him down because he suffers from the range that's in the meta right now, but Aatrox is just too broken, let's be honest. He still does pretty significant damage. The sustain is still bullshit stupid. He has Yo moves, he just runs fast. He runs you down until you get items. There's not much you can do about him. I don't want to rant about Aatrox again. Zaya jungle, decent clear, but doesn't really provide much else. Maybe if you're against like a Giga engage comp who all want to come towards you and you can stack feathers on them, can be better, but I would actually put it like even worse than Caitlyn or Corki. Yeah, let's just put it here, man, whatever. Who's next? Vayne. Vayne jungle is like, I mean, I put Ezreal, so I guess I can put Vayne, but it is even slower. It's one of the slowest, actually worse than Zaya. It's one of the slowest ADCs in the jungle right now. And yeah, it's very situational just against tanks, and even then, it's not really working well from the jungle lore, unfortunately. The clear just sucks, and that holds her back quite a lot. Who is left here? Twitch. Twitch in A. Twitch AD is so bad, I don't know. I tried to play it, but the ult is too clunky until you have high attack speed, and even at high attack speed and high items, when you have like 4 or 5 items, I feel like he doesn't do that much compared to like the other champs. Of course, you can still cheese with him. Haha, I'm gliding red IRL, you know. Space gliding in class L9. Woo, yeah. But yeah, AP Twitch better, but still not on the same power level as the other picks above. And yeah, TF, I mean, works, sure, but it's same as Vayne, has clear problems. At least you can gank better with gold cards, so actually I'll put him above. Lilia, I love Lilia, man. Eep, I'm a furry, you say whatever you want, but she's just... How low do I even put her? There's like, this is not ordered whatsoever, man. Just throw her in there. Just throw her in the mix because that's where she belongs. She belongs to the streets, unfortunately. I will still sacrifice myself for her, but she's just too weak. She is just too weak, I have to admit it. And with all of these champions being 10 times stronger than she does, especially early game when it's her worst, it's just, I don't know. It's just so hard to do something with her unless the enemy team has like bruiser tanks, kinda, where you can get items and like get to four items and start spinning around them without dying because you sustain and you have like Leandry if make her big damage, but not enough, man. I hate it, but it's not enough. Zeri jungle. I love this champion as well, man. I don't know what's about Zeri that just makes me have fun playing her, but she's not good in the jungle still. I tried a lot of builds, Shield Bow PD, they are good items on Zeri, but in the jungle it's just very slow. And like her damage output, when you compare it with like Tristana, Samira, etc. on the same items, on like equal ground, it's nowhere, not even close, nowhere near. So yeah, sadly we have to keep her down. Swain jungle. I think Swain is pretty strong as a champion, but in the jungle, man, I don't think he deserves A. I don't think he deserves A. As I said, this is not ordered, whatever, but I don't think he deserves A. He's just too slow in the early game, and from the jungle role, it's very hard to like accomplish what Swain wants to do. Can't really stack the passive either from the jungle. The ganks are pretty miserable. You literally have to walk up to them and pray. They just run into you so you can third skill them. So yeah, that's gonna be it pretty much. Is there anything else we can put in here that's like actually a thing? I mean, I put Gallius, I can put Malphite, right, man? Whatever. I played Nash's, man. We don't talk about my 7 a.m. adventures. I played Nash's AP Malphite jungle. It wasn't bad. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the tier list. I'm not gonna order it actually, I'm too lazy. This is already 35 minutes. It is just, in general, yeah, obviously you can argue about some champions being above others and stuff, but yeah, let me know in the comments your opinions, because we value our community opinions here, right? We are not Reddit guys. I'm not gonna hide your comment from my channel and shadow ban you, you know? I'm not gonna hide this user from my channel in the settings in the YouTube studio. Trust me, guys. Trust me. I will keep my word. But yeah, that's gonna be it. And thanks for watching. Yeah,